Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome to AdamMcKola TV. We are back and it is official. Manchester United have tweeted, posted on their website and everything else after Fabrizio Romano gave us the here we go last night. We now have from Manchester United. United have reached an agreement for the Jadon Sancho transfer. Yes, and that is music to the ears of every Manchester United fan everywhere. We have waited for this saga to come to an end, not only because we're sick of hearing all of the talk, all of the rumours, but also so we've got finally this absolutely top quality player amongst our ranks and in our team and ready to join our attack. The statement from Manchester United goes on. Manchester United is delighted to announce it has reached agreement in principle with Borussia Dortmund for the transfer of Jadon Sancho. The signing is subject to contractual terms and a medical which will be completed after the European Championships. And that is all of the statement from Manchester United. Short and sweet, but we do, of course, because of the breaking news from all of the journalists yesterday, we have loads of different updates on this signing, and we'll be going through those and we'll be looking at what Jadon Sancho will bring to Manchester United. But it's official. All it is now, he's got to do his medical, he's got to sign on the dotted line, but his contract's agreed at 5 years plus an optional extra as well, and all that good stuff. Jadon Sancho is finally about to become a Red. There you have it. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure you're subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing. And there's even talk now about Raphael Varane being the next signing, and this is coming hot on the heels of this Jadon Sancho stuff. Could we be about to have a dream transfer window? It's nice to dream, and Jadon Sancho coming through the door early means possibly it could be. But let's have a look at these details about Jadon Sancho. First, last night we had Fabrizio Romano saying Jadon Sancho to Man United, here we go, done deal confirmed, agreement reached between Man United and Dortmund, 90 million euros with the add-ons, agent's fee and personal terms agreed, contract until 2026, medicals pending, then it will be official. So that came from Fabrizio Romano. Now he was saying 90 million euros, and it's interesting that the British press were briefed differently. They were briefed 85 million euros, no add-ons, in a 5-year deal, where we'd see us put it in 5-year installments. So the briefing on the price was a little bit different in England and in Germany, but everyone was consistent in that a deal had been struck. The BBC were also saying it was to be paid over 5 equal installments. And James Docker from the Telegraph said a bit more on Sancho. City will net £11.2 million of the transfer fee because they were due a percentage. They also get a solidarity payment of 1.46 million, and 2.19 million goes to Watford. The total fee for United was around 76 million. So whoever you believe, United have agreed a deal for around 73 to 76, 77 million pounds for Jadon Sancho. And I've got to say that is an absolute bargain. An absolute bargain for Manchester United. We were told last year it was 109 million pounds or something like that. And when you look at some of the transfer fees for other players that have gone on the market, when you're looking at the likes of Ousmane Dembele, when you're looking at the likes of Nicolas Pepe, when you're looking at the likes of Philippe Coutinho, you know, Manchester United have even got Jadon Sancho for cheaper than Harry Maguire, for cheaper than we got Romelu Lukaku, for cheaper than we got Paul Pogba. And I expected this Jadon Sancho transfer deal to be at the very least a club record deal. And the fact that it's not, now to us fans, what does it really matter? We just want the player to sign for the club. The money not being in the Glazers' pockets is all good to us, do you know what I mean? But the fact that he's not a club record transfer could take a little bit of pressure off him as well. You know, because we had it with Pogba, our club record transfer, 89 million pounds. Now in the team there's two players more expensive than him. If Paul Pogba stays, there'll still be pressure on him, of course, to deliver and live up to the expectations and the numbers that he showed out for Borussia Dortmund. But an absolute bargain. 21 years old, the best young winger in world football, one of the best young players in world football, and he's a Manchester United player. And when you look at his numbers, They are absolutely ridiculous. In 18-19, 13 goals, 20 assists in 43 appearances. In 19-20, he had 20 goals, 20 assists in 44 appearances. In the 2021 campaign last season, he had 16 goals, 20 assists in 38 appearances. Absolutely ridiculous numbers. Ridiculous. And you add that into an attack which already has Marcus Rashford, his mate, which already has Edinson Cavani, which already has Paul Pogba, Bruno Fernandes, Anthony Martial, Mason Greenwood. You know, all these players there. Manchester United have a proper attacking unit. A proper attacking unit. Now, all we need to do is go out. I say all. It's still a lot of business to do when you look at the kind of players we're probably targeting. But all we have to do now is go out and sort out those other positions in the team. You know, go and sort out that centre-back position. Go and sort out that central defensive midfield position. And what was great is, as soon as we had the here we go on Raphael Varane, and in between getting the official news from Manchester United this afternoon, we had talk about Raphael Varane to Manchester United moving closer. A €50 million fee could be what gets Raphael Varane to Man United. Now, there's been reports United are cautiously optimistic about signing him because we don't want to end up in a situation like with Sergio Ramos where he signs a new deal and we're left looking silly. We're still targeting Pau Torres apparently. But Raphael Varane for €50 million. With Sancho for €85 million. €135 million for Raphael Varane and Jadon Sancho would mark absolutely fantastic business for Man United. And it's a deal that I hope we can make happen. But for now, we can enjoy signing Jadon Sancho because we've got a player that for the next 5-10 years, however long he stays at Man United, can occupy a position on the wing on that right hand side, hopefully build a relationship with Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He can obviously play through the middle and on the left as well if needed to. He can play on the left as comfortably as well. You know, we've got a deal which represents good value for money. We've got him on a long contract. The wage is believed to be around 250 grand a week, 300 grand a week, depending on who you believe. That's always going to be fluctuating all over the place, left, right and centre. But the stats and him coming in. And you know what? I've already heard a few naysayers like, oh, what, United don't need him. What does that mean for Mason Greenwood? Mason Greenwood can now play up front in his natural position. He can also play on the left or the right and be part of that attack and be able to rotate in and out. If you look at the start of the season, Manchester United are going to probably going to have to give a prolonged break to Marcus Rashford if he goes and gets that operation. Even if he doesn't, England are likely to go further in the Euros. He's going to need a prolonged break and probably return late to pre-season tour. You look at Edinson Cavani with Uruguay at the Copa tournament. Like, he's over there. So he's going to need a prolonged break from when he comes back. Probably going to join up pre-season late, have a late start to the season. So Jadon Sancho, Mason Greenwood, Anthony Martial, probably going to be our starting front three at the beginning of the season. Got a big opportunity to create relationships together. And it gives us that chance to send Rashford for that operation because we need to do it, don't we? So massive, massive signing for Manchester United. Not only for the near future, but for the long term as well. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is building a fantastic side at the minute, but we need to strengthen in those other positions as well if we want to be able to go and compete with Man City. Man City possibly signing Kane and or Grealish this summer. You know, they're going to continue building a fantastic team. We need to continue in strengthening our team, giving Ole the resources as well, so that he can, you know, we can say we're expecting a title challenge now, and this is a step closer to that. So let us know your thoughts in the comments below, as Jadon Sancho has been officially announced by Manchester United. There's a deal been agreed, not as a United player yet, no pictures, none of that stuff with the shirt yet, but the club have come out and said a deal is agreed pending that medical. Music to my ears. Get your thoughts in the comments below. We'll see you later.